hidden beneath the surface of our world, real wealth sleeps in silence.
Each bar began its life as ordinary stone deep underground.
Every number here represents millions of dollars frozen in metal.
Just one room like this can hold more value than some entire countries. Every single brick is weighed, tested, and trusted by the global financial system. The difference between ordinary metal and true 24K perfection is measured in atoms. How many tons of rock and how many hours of machinery it took to create this single tower of gold. Only a few people on Earth ever see this much gold in one place.
Behind every bar is an invisible chain of miners, machines, and refineries.
Stay until the end to see exactly how rock transforms into this billion-dollar mountain. This is where the $1 billion gold journey truly begins.
Every shining 24K bar starts as ordinary-looking stone buried deep underground.
Thousands of tons of rock must move before a single bar is poured. The brutal mechanical power needed to free microscopic gold from the earth. The ore now travels to a hidden industrial maze where the real transformation begins. This is the place where raw rock is systematically shredded to unlock the hidden gold. Nothing enters the refinery until it survives the first crushing stage.
Here at the primary crusher, we begin the process of liberating the ore. The jaw plates apply immense force.
Each pass makes the gold particles easier to separate later. The entire system is tuned to handle thousands of tons per day without stopping. Every machine is watched in real time to prevent failures.
Even small blockages can cost the refinery millions in lost production.
The visible sparkle is not pure gold yet, but a complex mix of minerals.
Perfect sizing is critical for efficient grinding. These machines grind the rock into a fine powder to free the gold locked between mineral grains. This mixture of ground ore and water is the starting point for chemical separation. After this point, chemistry takes control of the gold's fate. This is only the first chapter of the billion-dollar gold refining journey. This stream is the lifeline feeding the entire gold plant. This buffer keeps the crushers and grinders running without interruption.
The flow is carefully controlled, so the grinders are never overloaded or starved.
The plant targets just the right size, so grinding energy is not wasted. This is the heart of the operation, where rock is turned into fine powder. The steel balls inside crush the ore further every time they cascade down. Water is added here to create a pumpable mixture. The oversized fragments are captured and sent back for more grinding.
This constant sorting process acts as a real-time quality check, ensuring the precise particle size required for the next stage.
These devices separate fine particles from coarse ones using centrifugal force.
Only the finest material is allowed to move forward. This closed loop continues until almost every gold-bearing grain is fully liberated. This stream now contains gold particles small enough for chemical extraction. Lab assays constantly check that grinding is fine enough for good recovery.
A single mistake here can cost ounces of gold every hour.
All of this noise and vibration is carefully tuned to one goal: freeing invisible gold.
Although it looks like gray mud, this is now rich with microscopic gold. With the ore finally reduced to powder, the plant is ready to use chemistry to hunt for pure gold. The finely ground ore now moves into the chemical gold extraction stage. Lime is added first to control pH and protect the leaching chemistry. Oxygen and cyanide are introduced here to dissolve the microscopic gold into solution. Constant mixing keeps every grain of ore in contact with the leaching solution. Technicians check cyanide strength and dissolved gold levels many times per shift. This liquid now carries the gold as invisible cyanide complexes.
Activated carbon is added to these tanks so the dissolved gold can attach to the carbon particles.
This carbon acts as a highly porous sponge, specifically designed to capture dissolved gold. Leaching and adsorption happen together, so the plant can recover as much gold as possible. This diagram illustrates the countercurrent flow. The slurry moves tank to tank in one direction, while the activated
These screens make sure the gold-loaded carbon cannot escape with the tailings.
Keeping the right amount of carbon in each stage is critical for stable recovery.
Unlike fresh carbon, these duller, coated pellets now hold something precious: kilograms of gold.
This quiet-looking gallery is where most of the mine's revenue is captured.
Small changes here can mean either maximum gold recovery or millions lost to tailings.
By this point, nearly all recoverable gold has been stripped from the ore.
As you can see by the cyanide warnings, strict safety systems are required when working with these powerful leaching chemicals.
From this gray slurry, the plant now extracts gold-rich carbon ready for refining.
The value is in the dark beads, not in the gray liquid anymore.
From here, the carbon travels to a special circuit to release its trapped gold. Here, a hot caustic solution strips gold off the carbon.
High temperature and chemistry pull the gold back into the solution.
Precise control here decides how efficiently the gold is recovered from the carbon.
This barren carbon can be reactivated and reused in the CIL tanks.
The kiln burns off impurities so the carbon can act like a fresh gold sponge again.
Recycling carbon lowers costs and keeps the circuit continuously fed.
The gold is once again dissolved, but highly concentrated.
This is the stage where electricity pulls gold out of the solution onto metal cathodes.
These ugly-looking plates actually contain some of the highest gold grades in the entire plant. This concentrate will be dried and melted into the first solid gold. As the heat is applied, the moisture is driven off the wet sludge before the smelting process can begin. This is where the invisible gold finally becomes a visible, molten metal. Fluxes are added inside to separate precious metal from impurities. Gold, silver, and other metals are now thoroughly mixed in this glowing pool, ready for the next stage. From crushed rock and gray slurry, this is the first recognizable shape of a gold bar.
This is usually still only a doré bar, not yet pure 24K gold.
These semi-pure blocks are only the starting point for 99.99% gold.
Every bar is tracked for origin, weight, and purity before refining.
The metal is remelted, so impurities can be separated more precisely.
This is where the refinery prepares the feed for high-purity processes, like Miller or Woolwill.
Active gases combine with base metal impurities and lift them into a separable layer. This step upgrades the metal before final purification.
Here we use the Woolwill type process, which pushes the purity of the gold up to 99.99%.
The anode slowly dissolves and pure gold plates onto the cathode.
Over hours, almost every atom of gold migrates to form ultra-pure metal.
Silver and trace metals settle here to be processed separately, leaving the final product nearly flawless gold.
These plates are chopped and remelted as the final bullion feed.
From this stage, the gold is consistent 999.9 bars.
After all the chemistry and electro-refining, this liquid is now extremely close to pure 24K metal.
To ensure purity and precision, each bar is cast to an exact weight, stabilizing precisely at 1,000 grams.
The controlled cooling process is crucial, as it prevents cracks and defects from forming inside the bar.
The audio features a male narrator speaking over loud industrial sounds.
Only after cooling can the refinery begin marking and certification. This finishing prepares each bar for clear, sharp stamping. It is here that each refined bar is given its official identity. This imprint is the bar's passport in the global market. As the hallmark clearly shows, this symbol guarantees recognized 24-karat quality.
This code ties the bar back to its batch, tests, and original mine source.
Even after marking, every bar must still prove its purity and weight. The bar's weight must match international standards within tight tolerances, as measured by this high-precision balance. This information feeds into the refinery's tracking system for audits and investors. Non-destructive testing confirms the gold content without cutting the bar.
Reference assays verify that production truly meets 99.99% targets.
That only then can the bullion be released to storage or shipment.
The bars are sealed in clear protective blister packs along with their certificates, ensuring the integrity of both the metal and the documentation.
This automated process ensures that thousands of ounces are securely packaged before being distributed to our institutional investors and central banks.
Every movement is logged before the gold reaches the vault. After the complex refining journey, the bars now enter one of the safest rooms on Earth.
Each bar here once started as ordinary rock in a distant mine.
Imagine the hidden billions locked into this quiet room.
As the total bar count climbs, the combined weight surpasses 1 million tons.